You can see that now as they help Anita out of the pool.
Yes, we're not showing close-up pictures because it is a little bit disturbing, this to say the least.
In Budapest, a swimming competition turned into a scary scene.
New images this morning of the terrifying moments for an American swimmer. Anita Alvarez, competing in Budapest in artistic swimming, lost consciousness and sank to the bottom of the pool.
And then when she finished, usually what you want to do when you finish is like really breathe. And instead of going up, she was going down.
Alvarez's coach, Andrea Fuentes, spoke with the BBC.
So I immediately knew that was not okay. I swam as fast as I could and took her out because I was like, just fix it, like just make her breathe.
That is Fuentes on the right, saving Alvarez's life and rescuing her from the bottom of the pool.
We should be clear, the pictures show her, she's lifeless at the bottom of the pool.
Yes. But she had a heartbeat on. The heart was working.
You felt her neck, so you could feel her pulse.
Yeah, I was checking it. She was okay, but not breathing. So I put her sideways for because I know how to do it. So I know that when she's like this, a person is facing up. You cannot put it. You have to put the face sideways because you have to take out the water from your lungs. So, but she was very tight on her jaw. So I tried to wake her up and to massage the jaw because it was too tense. And then she coughed and threw up the water out, but the heartbeat never stopped.
Chilling, shocking, yet heroic.
Another swimmer who was preparing to compete jumped in and helped Fuentes pull Alvarez to the surface. Fuentes began administering CPR until medics and the team doctor were able to take over.
The heart rate was fine, pressure was fine, oxygen, glucose, everything was good, so I knew she was okay. There's a way that you press very hard the nail, and it's very painful, but it creates adrenaline for you to wake up. So she woke up like, wah!
Anita Alvarez is a 25-year-old professional. Yet at the FINA World Aquatic Championships, she lost consciousness. ITV News has the harrowing shots of Andrea Fuentes, Alvarez's coach and a former Olympian herself, jumping in the pool. Spanish newspaper Marca reported the four-time Olympic medalist Fuentes as saying she had jumped in because the lifeguards weren't doing it. And speaking to Spanish radio, she said, "It felt like a whole hour. I said things weren't right. I was shouting at the lifeguards to get into the water, but they didn't catch what I said or they didn't understand. I saw how she was sinking, and I swam as fast as I could," Fuentes added. "I did the fastest free dive of my life. Faster than what I was preparing for the Olympics." Alvarez, who competed at the 2016 and 2020 Olympics, received medical attention beside the pool and was subsequently carried off on a stretcher. Alvarez has fainted in the pool before. In fact, when it happened at last summer's Olympic qualifiers in Barcelona, it was Fuentes who saved her. Similar to this week, Alvarez was completing a grueling workload. She later said she was affected by a lack of rest and conditions at the pool. USA Artistic Swimming said in a statement the following: "Watching yesterday's medical emergency of two-time Olympian Alvarez and subsequent rescue by Coach Fuentes was heartbreaking for our community. She gave an exceptional solo performance and competed brilliantly in 4 preliminary and 3 final competitions across 6 days." Speaking to Marco once more, Fuentes said Alvarez had gone 2 minutes without breathing. In Hungary, Alvarez, 25, has competed in 7 events, 4 preliminary swims and 3 finals across 6 days. She's also up to compete in Friday's free team final, but USA Artistic Swimming says the question of whether she'll swim in that event will be determined by Anita and expert medical staff. We sometimes forget that this happens in other high-endurance sports such as marathons, cycling, cross country. We all have seen images where some athletes don't make it to the finish line and others help them to get there. Our sport is no different than others, just in a pool. We push through limits and sometimes we find them. I honestly thought I was asleep, Alvarez said after that ordeal. I started hearing people saying, "It's going to be okay." I thought, stop telling me that I'm trying to sleep. Then I realized that no, I was still in the pool.